Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for another video. So Peterborough United get their League One campaign underway on Saturday afternoon as they take on Reading. We'll be discussing Reading as well as the Posh and doing my match prediction for the games to look at the opposition for Peterborough United in their first game of the new season. It's Reading. So let's look at our first opponent in League One this season. It's Reading. They have Ruben Sellis as their manager. And it's fair to say last season was a very difficult campaign for them. They finished down the relegation zone and were sadly relegated from the Championship to League One. And it's a new lease of life for them. They've got to really rebuild now in League One and push for promotion, as they will be, I imagine, one of the favourites to go up based on their squad and the stature of the club, as they are quite a big club in League One when looking at them all together. Obviously, going into this first game, it's going to be very difficult for them. They haven't got many players in their squad because of financial issues off the pitch, but they are looking to register players. It's just getting that all done and dusted for them. So Ruben Sellis will have a mix of players, some good players in his team. Looking at the team, they've got Sam Hutchinson. I think he's very good defender, very good at this level. Andy Ryderman, again, very experienced, captain of the club, and he will be a good outfit for them this campaign. And another one to mention, Andy Carroll. Obviously everyone knows about Andy Carroll near enough. He's been at Newcastle, Liverpool, he's been in the Premier League, he's got fantastic experience, he's way too good for League One, so he'll be scoring goals, I'm sure, for fun at this level. And it'll be an interesting season, I think, for Reading. I have backed them to win promotion. Obviously that's if they get players in, and I think they will get the players in they need. I think they are going to rebuild in League One. They'll be strong. They've got to make sure their home ground is their fortress this season to try and get points. And overall, I think Reading will bounce back. I think they're a good club. They've got a decent manager. Obviously, he hasn't managed at League One levels. It will be interesting to see how he gets on. But it's exciting. I think it's going to be a good season for Reading. I think they need to look forward to the future, what's going to happen with Ruben Sellis in League One. And obviously going into this game, they're at home. So see if they can get 3 points. So that's my view on Reading. Let's look at the Posh. So let's discuss Peterborough United then. And all change at Posh in terms of transfers in and out of the club. Since we last spoke in my match preview, we've had a few transfers come in and out. Frankie Kent has gone, he's gone to Hearts. We brought in 2 new goalkeepers as well, and overall I think it's going to be an interesting season for Posh. Obviously we've got a good mix of players now, a very young squad, which is what Darren Ferguson wanted. It's how they want to approach this season, and we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be an exciting one. I think Posh are going to be one of those teams where it will go one or two ways. It will either go really badly or it will go really good. We just got to see what happens and support the club and see what happens going forward. Going to this one, I do think Posh will be slight favourites based on the squad depth. They've got more squad depth than Reading, and we have got a decent side this season. I think looking at it on paper, yes, it's a young team, but I think they will gel quite quickly because they're a young team, and it is going to be an interesting season, as I said, and we've just got to support the team throughout. I think Darren Ferguson's the right manager to do it. He's done it before with these young sort of players. He's proven that he can really get them playing some good football, and he said there's no pressure in terms of the team. He's not putting any expectations on the squad, which I think is brilliant, because you put expectations, sometimes it will fail and not work. So he's just said he wants his team to go out there, play good attacking football and express themselves on the pitch and just show what they can do. And if Posh can play like that for the majority of the season, I'll be happy to watch that sort of football. We will have obviously obstacles in the way in terms of injuries and stuff, but it will be a good season, and hopefully come the end of the transfer window as well, we can keep the likes of Ronnie Edwards and Johnson Clark Harris, etc., because they will be key players to keep at League One level in this squad. In terms of team news for this one, obviously don't know what Darren Ferguson's going to go with. Have no idea what his formation is going to be with this squad, and we'll just see what happens on Saturday come 2 o'clock when the team sheet is released. Posh did play against Birmingham in their last pre-season friendly, and it was a very good performance. Posh scored 3 goals in the first, I think, 13 minutes or so, something like that. It was fantastic to watch and good football. So will be an interesting game, the first one of the season. Posh do relatively well in their first game of the season, so hopefully they can go to Reading, who are going to be, I still say, are going to be up there, and it'll be a bit of a challenge first game, but hopefully it'll be a good one and we can go there and get 3 points. So that's my view on the Posh. Let's do a match prediction for the game. So in terms of score prediction for this one, Reading obviously coming down from the Championship, wanting to go straight back up, and they want to start well in League One. Posh, obviously, last season we put it behind us in terms of the playoffs and move on to this campaign, and it's going to be an exciting one. I think the young players coming through, see how they develop, etc. So for this first game of the season, I am going to back the Posh to get a win. I think they're going to go to Reading and get a result because of Reading's lack of squad depth at the moment. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for the Posh, with Andy Carroll to score for Reading and for Johnson Clark-Harris to score for Peterborough United. So a 2-1 win for the Posh at Reading on Saturday. So we've come to the end of this video. Peterborough United take on Reading on Saturday afternoon, their first game in the League One campaign. Join me after the game as I'll be doing a review of the match. Hopefully Posh can go there and pick up 3 points with this new exciting squad. This season, as I said, I want you to get involved, so please do comment in terms of your score predictions in this video and how you think Posh will do this season and how Reading will do this season if you're a Reading fan. And throughout the campaign this season in League One, I'll be hopefully trying to speak to many of you as possible on social media, and also when I go to games, come and say hello. I want to interact with the football community and bring us all together, because football is exciting to watch, and it's great to be a part of it. So that's how my channel's going to go this season. But so if you do see me instead at the game, come and say hello, and come to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching once again. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my channel for this content. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Up the Posh.